Well, hello, Cove Church. Winston here, and I've got my guitar today because I can use it to just share a little something. I've been having some conversations with folks this week, and people have just kind of shared their real feelings about, how everybody's feeling right now. 2021 and 2020, the year before it, have been no walk in the park. Things aren't easy. There's a long list of troubles and sufferings. The pandemic being at the top, the vaccine also being, hotly contested and a point of tension. You've got all the civil unrest around questions of race and, inequality. You've got the political situation, a divided country on the political level. It's a long list of things, and it's tough. And you throw into mix just little changes, here in our city and even in our church that can be like, man, just change is difficult. Even if it's good change, it's a tough one because right now we're in a spot of just kind of this unending dissonance, right? Dissonance is a musical word. It's that kind of harsh sound. And if just kind of left on its own, it's unpleasant and it has no meaning in and of itself. And good music can take a dissonance and give it some sense of meaning, usually through a resolution like that. I think this is something deeply biblical. It's an abstract musical idea, but it points to a theological one. Something that Paul points to in Romans 5, where he says, we boast in our sufferings. I'm going to pause there. Boast in our sufferings. Another translation says glory in our sufferings. What? You mean to say that all this stuff that we're experiencing right now is a reason for boasting and glorying? Paul, please tell us how that works. He says, we boast in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope, and hope does not disappoint us. He ends, because God's love has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit that has been given to us. Sufferings, even when you're in the middle of them, if you just look at them for just what they are and you regret that you're there, yeah, it has no meaning, it has no place, and it's to be lamented. But perseverance that can see the suffering and the unpleasant change to the end towards its resolution, that produces perseverance, and perseverance, character, and character. The Christian character is one that hopes. There's this song by the Beatles called Yesterday, and it's a beautiful song. It's a sad song. It's a hopeless song, right? The first verse of the song says, yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away, but now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Right? It's a hopeless song, right? I love the Beatles. I love this song, but it's pretty grim, right? It's not hoping for anything. It's looking back to the way things were and wishing we could go back. Well, even if the lyrics don't pronounce a Christian truth, I think the music itself does. It's part of the beauty of the melody of this song and the way it fits together with the chords is these little moments of dissonance, right, that get resolved. On their own, they don't have a lot of meaning, they don't have a lot of place, but you put them in the context of the whole thing. And it comes together in a beautiful way, right? Even the opening line, you got this dissonance. Yesterday, right? All my troubles seem so far away. There's another one. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. There's another one. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Well, the Christian hope and what Romans 5 is pointing us to is not the hope of yesterday, but it's the hope of tomorrow. We're all in a time of dissonance and some unpleasant change. But stick it out. See it through. And when you're in the middle of it, you can even rejoice out of the hope that God is planting in your heart through the Holy Spirit. See you around.